Good morning, YouTube. It's Austonholleman back with another video, and I see that you guys really like the video that I put up yesterday where basically just doing my vlogging and I was giving my message as a voiceover to the vlog. So I'm gonna keep doing that. Today I want to talk about an issue that was bound to come with people like myself, YouTubers promoting traveling overseas, and these are the passport Pookies. Now what I don't want to hear is that, oh, stop making names. Listen, let's put two and two together. Pookie is a typical name that somebody would associate with being ghetto. Pookie and Ray Ray. I mean, that's pretty much common sense. Passport is what you need to go overseas. Basically saying that people are going overseas with the ghetto behavior. That's unacceptable 100%. Let's talk about how to identify a passport Pookie. Passport Pookies generally disrespect women. Generally call women just to their face. Generally have no respect for the locals' culture. Generally treat all women overseas as they generally promote prostitution. And what am I saying? When these guys make these YouTube channels, they only put working girls in their video, and they also promote you going to places telling you that you're gonna have a good time. And I'm gonna let you know right now, most of the places that these dudes are talking about you're gonna have a good time at, you're gonna have a good time paying when you get there, just being straight up. And that's starting with places like Pattaya. Not saying you can't find a regular woman in Pattaya, but if anybody that's honest with themselves that's been to Pattaya knows exactly what the I'm talking about. Now, these dudes also act like they ain't got no goddamn home training whenever they leave the house. Now, why is this an issue? You have people like myself. I've had people try to call me a Pookie. Bullshit. But you have people like myself that are actually going to places just to experience the place. Women are at the very top of the priority list. But I do go to places just to experience. Guys, I came to Vietnam, didn't sleep with anybody for a long. I haven't slept with anybody. The whole, oh, you're an S tourist and all that. You can't throw me in that bucket because I went to the Philippines, and clearly if sex was that high on a pedestal for me, I would have paid. But it's not. I'm going to, hey, let me see if I like the Philippines. Well, it's not that I didn't like it, I didn't love it. But what a passport Pookie does, he gets to these countries, Americanizes the women. For the women that are in Thailand that are starting to behave like black American women, I blame it on the passport Pookies that are going to these places in Thailand and other places too, but in Thailand, and they're literally playing the same ratchet ass music that made the disrespectful, degenerate ass women that we don't like. Why are we going to an Asian country that y'all so-called promote as like heavily traditional, which I'm not saying it ain't, but it's traditional, but you in here playing this nigga, I'm a bad bitch, I'm a hoe and I love it. Why are you? These girls don't even speak English as the primary language. Why the would you come over here? If you gonna teach them English, why the would you teach them that? What the kind of stupid shit is that? And it pisses me off because it's, hey, yeah, hey, that's just one city, but I'm gonna let y'all know right now, the passport Pookies, you cannot take that everywhere. There are some countries, and I don't want to mention the names because I don't really like to mention governments that are strict because hell, you can't say too much right. There are countries that if you go to and you try to turn their women out to that kind of culture, they will throw your ass in jail and you probably won't be seen again. There's some countries that are not having that. There are countries in the Middle East that people always wonder why the Middle Eastern countries have rejected and rebelled against Americans. It's literally the culture. I'm not in their brains, but I'm 100% sure that they don't want their women at some point calling them and they're a hoe and they love it. They appreciate their women like they should. I don't care about how they may physically harm guys. Women have to be protected, and a lot of these countries are protecting their women from you. It's not all the passport bros, the travelers, whatever you want to call yourself. It's just a handful of y'all that are on some fucking bullshit. The passport Pookie culture comes from specifically rap music. That's what destroyed a lot of the younger generation that around my age, I'm 23, around my age, people my age, constantly being destroyed by the promotion of degenerate behavior through rap music. China banned rap music. I believe it was in 2015. They banned rap. There's a reason for that. There is a reason why they don't want that in their country. Because look at what they talk about. Look at when they banned it. Rap has been out for what, since 1970? Okay, that's like 50 something years, 53 years rap has been out. But why did they wait until 2015? I told you guys, I stopped liking rap music around 2015, 2016, and that's when the substance was pretty much gone from rap. You still have some rappers out there that speak some good, I guess, have some sense when they rap, but the rest is just all bullshit. and it lost its substance a long time ago. But let's get back to passport Pookies. Let me tell y'all something. When I was in Thailand, in specific Pattaya, there are so many foreigners throughout Thailand, it was just only very likely that that culture would change like that. I was with someone and they're dancing very American, and if you know me personally, you know what video I'm talking about. They're dancing very American, and it's making my really soft. I said, why don't you do a Thai dance? You know, I came to Thailand to experience and appreciate Thai culture. Why are y'all playing rap music? Why are we? I want to see the Thai. I want to live amongst the Thai people. And it's not just Pattaya. You can go pretty much anywhere in Thailand and they don't play nothing but American rap or American pop. I'm in Vietnam, and guys, American music is here, but it's not anywhere near on the level that you hear it in Thailand. You guys get my point whenever I say about passport Pookies with rap music. Let's talk about how passport Pookies have no home training. This is like some of the stupidest I've heard black men say. You know what? They ain't doing that to me. I whoop their ass. Okay, and there is a point in life where you just have to defend yourself, especially going to South American countries. Guys, when you are going to South American countries, you never know who you're with. Okay, there are a lot of dangerous people in South America, and if you think you about to go over there checking shit like you in America, don't go to South America, because you'll think you're checking shit and somebody gonna come through behind you and take the meat sauce out the back of your head. It's just that simple. If somebody swing on you in South America, Central America, yes, defend yourself. But to go around thinking like you running some, it'll get stopped. But that gives the men that do travel a bad rep. So now, because you've been down there showing your in Colombia or Brazil, now when Auston get down there, they already got some sort of stigma about, oh, this is a American, like, you know, and he's a black American, you know, he got tattoos too, he might be one of them, you know, y'all need to watch him. And really, I'm down there just to enjoy my life. I'm not down there to try to beat on no penitentiary style. And let me say this too, not all passport Pookies have felonies. Not all of them been caught by the law yet, but they still got the passport Pookie mentality. So don't give me that, oh, felons can't travel. Not all Pookies have felonies yet. Don't get me caught up in I got to do tomorrow. Nothing wrong with being from a disadvantaged neighborhood or being a hood guy, but have some home training when you go overseas. Stop cussing all out. Stop talking about the local people and right in front of their face. I've seen it all, guys. I've seen people literally talk about local people, and I'm not saying this makes you a Pookie, but I've seen people talk about people right in front of their face. And I'm letting you know right now, if you do that with me, if somebody call you, first of all, if you do that at all, I'm gonna call you out. But if somebody call you out, I'm on their side. I'm not, no, because that's just stupid. If you can't keep your mouth shut, don't go to a lot of countries. Don't go to a lot of countries, because freedom of speech is not existent everywhere in the world. The passport Pookies think that freedom of speech is everywhere. A lot of y'all will get a wake-up call. But let's talk about how passport Pookies disrespect women and treat them all as hookers. Now, you guys have heard me refer to women with the B word. I don't say that to their face. Okay, I don't go up to women, damn bitch, you all, you know, I don't do that. I don't say it to their face. Now, if I'm talking to one of my homeboys, and I'm trying to slow down on doing this, but if I'm talking to one of my homeboys, yes, I will throw that word out there. But I have respect for women. I don't go around calling them the word to their face or any name like that. With passport Pookies, that's not the case. You gotta remember, you are a foreigner. This is no different than somebody coming in your house and calling your sister out of her name right in front of you. And what you gonna do, just sit there and laugh? Yeah, man, that bitch, like, no, you'll be up about it too. So that's the same way the local men look at it. Now, I can't speak for every country, but especially in Asian countries, you would not go around disrespecting their women in front of them. Trust me, you are an outsider. That does not work like that. Now, another way, and this might bring some controversy, for example, they treat all the women like hookers. I started to notice this whenever I was with Kate. She told me stories, plenty of stories, and I'm pretty sure there's a reason why dudes approached her like this, but dudes would say, you know, me and my friend want to take you home. How much is it gonna be? I can get it in Thailand because it's so heavy with that type of woman walking around where you can just pay. Guys are out here trying to buy dudes' girlfriends. And I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about other YouTubers that I know that they are trying to literally buy your girlfriend. And that gives those women really don't like those type of tourists that think that every woman is for sale. Just like whenever I was put on blast by the woman from Brazil, whenever she put me on blast, she did bring up a comment that made a lot of sense that somebody commented on one of my tweets saying all the women in Brazil are for sale. So that's how it really is. And I 100% disagree with that. But there's a lot of dudes that go to these countries and they do think that, yes, everybody has a price. I'm pretty sure, yes. But they do think that you can just, any woman you want for any price, and you throw $50 at anybody and you can fuck them. That's not how that works. That's very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. The same way it would be in the United States. So if you wouldn't do that in the States, please don't come overseas thinking you can just buy any woman. Now let's talk about how Passport Pookies promote paying for women, which is something you've never heard me do. You've never heard me say that. You've always heard me say go down there and get an experience with a regular woman overseas. Experience what it's like to actually genuinely date a woman that you don't have to buy. That anybody just can't buy. These dudes, a lot of these dudes that are in these places aren't showing you women that were attracted to them or gave them a choosing signal, or that they cold approach and this woman, they made her panties wet. No, a lot of these women are dry and these dudes got to pull out KY jelly to even run up in them because they're paying. And I'm not talking about somebody that has a girlfriend and that they're showing you the same girl. They're showing you that they have a. I'm talking about they're going to a different go-go bar or they're going to a different place and they're promoting the women that are for sale as the average woman from that country, and it's just not true. And I hate to call them that name, but it's whatever. Am I saying that? Am I policing you saying you cannot deal with working girls? No. That do what you want. But when you try to represent an entire movement as if we're all doing that, that's when it's an issue. I mean, the detractors, y'all know I love detractors. They can say what they want about me. It makes me happy. They can say that I'm paying whatever. I know what I'm doing, and when I go to sleep every night, I know that I'm just enjoying my life. If it gets out of hand, jurisdiction in these countries will put an end to it. Everywhere is not as sweet as the United States. Do you guys remember the Americans, the white Americans that went to China? I think I was probably in like 6th grade when this happened back in like 2012 or something like that, or 11. And they stole a car. Do you know what punishment they received from that country? They tied them to a chair and beat the hell out of them with bamboo sticks. And they didn't care if their bones were broken or anything. And they hit them wherever they wanted. If you think you can come out of the United States and treat people outside the United States and show your ass the same way, you have a very rude awakening coming your way. Make sure you guys give that video a like. Make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already, guys. We'll be at 42,000 subscribers the next day after this video. We're doing about 1,000 subscribers every 3 days, so the pace is picking back up. I appreciate everything. Y'all leave a comment on what y'all want to hear me talk about next. My Cash App is $Austonholleman, PayPal austonholleman@gmail. You can also contact me at that email. And I appreciate y'all coming through again. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video because it's really that bad.